Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching yet another episode of Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's Thursday night, and you know what that means. It's time for your TNA Event Center Wrestling Report. And now here's the man to give you that report, Mr. Eric M. Lima.
Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode 1426 of the show. We just got done with the episode of Rant and Rave. I have to do something there. Let's see, where is it? Alright. Okay, there we go. And hope you guys had a wonderful time. If whoever was on Rant and Rave live chat, thank you for coming in, and we had a lot of fun. And I will make my picks and predictions like I did with the. I'll make my picks and predictions like I did with Rant and Rave. The only difference is I abstained from making the King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring finals predictions because we still have yet a couple of semifinal matches over on the SmackDown bracket to decide. So I will get that all figured out, and once I do, I will bring you the predictions. Like I said, there are two choices you can go about it. So, like I said, Bianca Belair ends up winning. Lyra Valkyria may end up winning the matchup. But, however, if Nia Jax wins, she may end up winning the matchup. So, and the stakes have been raised in that King of the Ring matchup and the Queen of the Ring. The winners of the tournament will get a title shot at SummerSlam. So that means if Randy Orton wins the tournament final, he'll go after Cody Rhodes. If Gunther wins, he'll challenge Damian Priest. Would be a heck of a matchup. Damian Priest and Gunther would not be that bad at all. So, or if Tama Tonga wins, he'll challenge Cody Rhodes. So either way, so we'll see what happens tomorrow night on SmackDown. But we're not going to talk SmackDown. We're going to talk TNA Impact. The system was kicking off in TNA Impact in Cincinnati, and the system went in a non-title match against Ryan Nemeth and Matt Hardy. Nemeth and Matt Hardy did end up winning the matchup on a good matchup, and then Moose gets involved after the matchup, and these members of the system was attacking both Nemeth and Hardy until Nick Nemeth, Ryan's brother, came in and helped out against the system. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in that situation. Now, Gia Miller interviewed ABC, and Ace Austin figured the only way to get them back on the right patch is to face each other and let them know where they stand. So Chris Bay and Ace Austin challenged each other to match, and they said, let's do it. So there's that situation. Now, Santino Marella talks to the Nemeth brothers and Matt Hardy and had an idea, and against all odds. Matt Hardy will challenge Moose for the world title, while the Nemeth brothers will challenge Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards for the tag team championship. So it'll be an opportunity for both brothers to get their first championship as a team in professional wrestling. The Rascals had a tag team match against Sinner and Saint. The Rascals won the matchup, but afterwards, Steve Macklin attacking the Rascals after the bell, and then Gia Miller asked him why he do that. He says he's going to finish things one way or the other, and then he called out, and then he said he wants to finish business with Mike Santana. Mike Santana interrupts. Steve Macklin said, "You want to finish business here? I'm right here, face to face. Let's get it done." And Steve Macklin walks away. Meanwhile, Jay Chung was about to enter his next match, and Frankie Kazarian got upset with her. He said, "You announced me correctly, or I'm not." And he yells at the people in Cincinnati, and then he ends up getting out of there. And the security had him leave. I think Frankie Kazarian may be feuding with Josh Alexander because he's messing with Jay Chung, the ring announcer. Cody Deaner comes out, and while he was coming out, he was staring at Frankie Kazarian. And he calls out, saying something. Listen, you attacked me, and it did something to me, and I figured, I forgive you, and they want to shake hands, right? The good hands interrupted them after the commercial break, and they decided to jump on Jake Something after Jake Something punched John Skyler in the face. But then, as they were jumping on Jake Something, Cody Deaner came to his aid, Santana Morales, and said, you know what? I'm not going to have you causing any ruckus. How about this? We'll have a tag team matchup. So, Cody, in a Kentucky Fried club match, tag team matchup, and it was Cody Deaner and Jake Something versus the Good Hands, and Cody Deaner and Jake Something did win the matchup, and then they ended up shaking hands after the match, which I thought was so really cool to see. Meanwhile, Gia Miller interviewed Jordynne Grace, and she said, I'm looking forward to this matchup. And she said she's about to send a message by fighting Marty Bell. So there's that. The system is upset about the loss, and then Moose says we got to get back ourselves on the right track, and then Joe Hendry interrupts the system, and then they started trash-talking him. He said, you're a clown, you're a loser, and then Brian Myers said something to him as they walked away from Joe Hendry. That was a mistake, a huge mistake on Brian Myers. Let's write a song about that. Oh, he's going to write a song about you guys. Trust me. Trust me on that one. It won't be good. Meanwhile, before the Knockouts Championship matchup between Jordynne Grace and Marty Bell, George Iceman addresses what happened to Ash by Elegance being punched in the face by Zaya Brookside with those jewelry brass knucks that she gave back to Ash by Elegance, and he had some kind of stand-in mannequin of Ash by Elegance by putting Ash by Elegance's face on the mannequin with the blonde hair and the dress. And I'm going, oh good Lord, what's going on? Then they had the matchup, Jordynne Grace and Marty Bell for the Knockouts Championship, and Jordynne Grace retained the title. And then, as she got her hands raised in victory, Allison Kay, looks like the Hex, is attacked Jordynne Grace after the matchup. Both ladies were, and then Allison Kay grabbed the mannequin of Ash by Elegance and smashed it over Jordynne Grace's back. So let's just say, the Hex is not very happy. It looks like Allison Kay will probably want to challenge Jordynne Grace. That could be a next match, and against all odds. Santana Marella leaves a message to Jonathan Grisham and has said that many times that every time somebody comes in contact, when they started coughing up the black ink, he says from here on in, referees are going to be wearing gloves and masks so they won't, so they won't get sick or something like that. Oh, goodness me. Excuse me. Jody Threat went one-on-one with Tasha Steelz, and it was a heck of a matchup. Tasha Steelz ends up winning the match, and Denny Luna and Lars Fredrickson was trying to comfort Jody Threat, and Tasha Steelz ends up taunting in the camera. Meanwhile, PCO is screaming Steph DeLander's name. What is with PCO, man? I'll tell you. I wonder what Steph DeLander's thinking. That's what I want to know. That PCO has a heart underneath that indestructible body of his that can't, you even hit it so many hard, he gets up, he sits up. I'll tell you one thing, this is an interesting situation. First Class was addressing the TNT title situation, and they'll let us know next week who they want to challenge. I'm going to write down who won this one. Then there was the main event. Number one contendership for the X Division title. Winner of the match will face Mustafa Ali for the X Division title at Against All Odds. And Mike Bailey and Trent Seven, and there was a matchup to the point where there was a chop fest at ringside, and then Mustafa Ali tried to get involved along with his Secret Service, and Mustafa Ali gets knocked down by Mike Bailey. But then Ali was, after Ali was running, Ali was running around ringside to irritate the crowd, and he gets hit by Mike Bailey. But then, after all the skirmish that was going on, Champagne Singh shown up and attacked Mike Bailey. Referee didn't see it. Trent Seven did not see it. Nobody saw it. I don't know if Ali planned it or what. And Trent Seven did end up picking up the victory after the Birmingham Hammer and ended up winning the matchup. So I'm sure if they check the replay, well, Champagne Singh, is he on Ali's side or what? We don't know. But however, so that is it. So, like I said, tomorrow I'll probably make the predictions for Against All Odds. I'll probably do it Saturday night after Collision is over. Also, I will make my King of the Ring picks and predictions whenever I can. I'm probably going to do it after SmackDown and NXT Level Up. And like I said, tomorrow we got Bullseye as well. I'm going to wear my Bullseye T-shirt after getting it drenched. It was my first day wearing it, but I had to wear it for a few hours because of the rain. So I had to put it in the dryer. I'll try again tomorrow wearing the shirt. So that's all the time we have. Episode 1426 of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977 is complete. Thank you for tuning in. And I will see you on the next episode of the show. So until that next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. Good night, everybody.
That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, doing for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.